There are some things in this world that go way beyond human understanding. Things that cannot be explained, things that most people don't want to know about. That is where we come.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's all true. The boogeyman is real. And you found him.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
I see dead people.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
They're here.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Ghost
Freaking
Talking!
Whoa, bro, what happened, dude?
Whoa,
this is like all different. I'm over here. I got my beautiful girlfriend over here where I used to sit. And in the Spread Shop newsroom, we have...
Newsroom Nick!
Newsroom Nick, bro.
I know, I'm not as beautiful as Newsroom Nessie.
Oh, you got that right.
But today I am in the newsroom, the unofficial Spread Shop sponsored newsroom.
I mean, it's a pretty good newsroom. How does it feel sitting over there?
It feels weird.
Oh, yeah?
It feels not natural.
I mean, like, I am the dude. I am the lead, guys. I have the whip. I tell people what to do and what to do, or what to say and everything like that. But
no. We all know I'm the star of the show.
Oh, okay.
All right, you've already messed up the beginning because it's supposed to be your paranormal podcast like none other.
Oh. And like your paranormal podcast, unlike any other?
Oh, forget it, dude. The moment's passed.
Anyways, it's my show. We are the stars. You're in the newsroom.
All right.
But anyways.
You're still crew.
Nah, these still crew.
It still hurts. But anyways, I have my wonderful girlfriend. Would you like to say hi?
Hello.
It's a Yo Gabby.
That's me.
Gabby. We brought her on the show. She really likes the show. I don't know why she likes the show.
I don't know why people actually like the show. What they do.
Yeah, but it just sort of happens, I guess.
Thousands of downloads per day.
I know, right?
Lie.
So yeah, so I guess we start off the show by saying, like, how'd you get into the paranormal?
Well, my mom has always been a big believer of it, and ever since I was able to comprehend things, she has talked to me about that kind of stuff. She used to use, like, different things to try to contact the ghosts.
Like, what types of different things?
Like, I don't know what they're called. They're like those little stick things.
Oh, the dowsing rods.
Dowsing rods, which I call poo-poo.
Yeah, we don't like dowsing rods.
Yeah, no, once I learned more about them, I was like, there's no way. She's crazy.
It's just too much human interaction with them.
Mm-hmm.
Too much human interference with them.
I mean, like, if you have Tourette's, you're screwed. You can't use
Tourette's. Tourette's is where you get, motherfucker, eat my shit. That's Tourette's, dude.
No, I thought Tourette's were like...
You mean like Parkinson's, where you got the shakes in your...
Oh, yeah, Parkinson's, my bad.
Fucking retard.
My bad, guys.
And this is who I gave my show to.
Hey, this is my first time in the big boy seat, okay?
Learn your facts first, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
But anyway, go on.
So she...
Did she use, Ouija boards?
No. She doesn't let us use those because she thinks that that's way too, like, open to bad things. She doesn't even let me, like...
What is too open and what is too closed?
I don't know. She's just been really weird about it. I got interested in them when I learned about them at, like, age 12. And my dad was all for it. He just thought it was, like, a fun joke to just bring one in the house. But my mom would just go crazy about that kind of stuff.
My mom went crazy about it, right?
I had to beg his mom for me to get my first Ouija board in the house. And she said, you can buy it, but you weren't allowed to open or use it in the house.
Yeah.
So I used it a different way. I got the spirit box out, and we talked through the spirit box to the Ouija board.
Yeah.
But now she is no longer here.
So he takes it out of the box and plays with it.
Yep. And it's on display in Halloween time, and I take it on trips.
And you got like 7 now.
Yeah, we got like 7 Ouija boards now.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I believe in them but I feel like if I did like use one, if I was part of it, I'd be terrified.
I was always afraid of Ouija boards, but like I grew more into the paranormal. That's why.
I do not believe in Ouija boards, but I will collect them. I don't, it's weird. I don't know.
No, I get that. They're like really cool looking, and I feel like the story behind them is really cool, and like the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Yeah. So you've seen the Ouija movie?
I think I've seen the first one.
Where they look through the eye and the lady sees the ghost through the eye.
Yeah.
That was really good. Yeah.
That was a cool movie.
But yeah. So what other kind of devices did your mother use to try to contact them?
It was mostly just that. She has like other things like a crystal ball. She has tarot cards.
Whoa! Let me tell your future.
She doesn't use it. She just
Crystal
has
ball.
it. Yeah, and then she has tarot cards. I think she used to use those. I don't know where they are, but I thought that those were really cool. So
Yeah, we have a deck of tarot.
Yeah, we've got a deck of tarot cards. I don't know really how to read them all too well. That's why I got the booklet for dummies. The booklet. Handheld tarot for dummies.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely want to get a crystal ball. That's on my bucket list.
I'll get you a crystal ball, dude.
Awesome. So I can get like a little turban on.
Oh yeah, it's like
I can see your future.
You'll be
right
leaving
here.
this table today.
I feel like it's just you stare into it long enough that like your brain just starts to go crazy and then see things.
Well, see, there's this thing. It's called scribing, where you look into a mirror. You go into a dark room and you just have a candle lighting your room, and you stare into a mirror, and supposedly you can see spirits and that come through the mirror. But I think it's more of you're staring into this mirror, you're gonna see weird shit because basically your mind's just playing weird.
What is that? Zach has one at his not. Zach Beggins has one at his.
Yeah, he's got
place.
one in his museum. It was the mirror from.
It was like the one vampire.
Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, Bela Lugosi. There we go.
Yeah, it was his mirror that he used to. They say that he used to talk to spirits through the mirror.
Yeah.
So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never done Bloody Mary or anything like that.
I refuse to do Bloody Mary. I refuse to do it because I believe in it too much after seeing you get that stuff on tape after you did it.
Yeah, and plus we did a Bloody Mary episode here during Halloween, and we sent Newsroom Nessie into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it, and she's like, nothing happened, but she came back, sat down, and her microphone cut out. So we had to go and redo that episode, plus the episode after it.
Because
we were
were
back-to-back episodes. So we had to go back and record those episodes because Bloody Mary killed off her microphone.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just leave me in here alone. Everybody's trying to summon me tonight. I'm gonna kill your microphone.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, continue your story if you were telling a story. Oh, that's mine then.
Jeez, what kind of fucking host are you?
I'm trying to think ahead of the game.
All right. So you said that your mom had, these different things to try to summon anything. Did she ever get a hold of anything?
That's a good question.
I don't. From my knowledge, it wasn't really like we would see things when she was trying to do stuff. Everything would just happen at random, and it was a lot more active when I was young, like really little. I used to have terrible, terrible nightmares that came out of nowhere, and then had nothing that I could remember. But I know it was reoccurring because I had the same. It was like colors. It was really dark, and then the same feeling when I woke up every single time.
Now, when you were having these nightmares, do you think that you were kind of awake for it? Were these, because they have these things called night terrors, where basically it's like at that moment when you're just falling asleep, but you kind of realize that you're awake still, but you're having the dreams, and all of a sudden you start seeing things. Did you ever see anything? Because one of the major things that come out of these, what they call night terrors, is that they call the bloody bones man. It's a guy that comes into you, and he kind of sits at the foot of your bed, and he wears a tall top hat, and his face looks like it's kind of melting, and his hands are skeleton hands. That's why they call him the bloody bones man. He's kind of like dripping with blood on him. Do you remember ever seeing anything like that?
No, I definitely saw like figures in my room, really tall, dark, but it was like a silhouette more. I didn't really see detail, but it was when I was like 5 or 6, so I don't remember a lot of detail, but I remember one time specifically, I woke up and I couldn't move, and then out of nowhere I was able to sit up, but it felt like I wasn't controlling the fact that I was sitting up. It felt like I was kind of pulled up, but I didn't feel like I couldn't breathe and I couldn't scream, and there was like a lot of pressure on me.
But so my next question was going to be, so do you think the actions that your mom did to conjure up the spirits or try to talk to the spirits play into what you have still today of your paranormal type stuff that you usually get?
I think it could. I definitely know that she didn't do it like often, but if something random, like it was a day with a lot of activity, like if we heard a lot of footsteps or if we saw a lot of things fall, which we did a lot back like 10 years ago, it happened a lot. And that's when she would start to do stuff, but it wasn't like a regular thing she did. But she definitely did believe in stuff. And we really think that there's like a dark energy in my house, because it just, a lot of the times it just feels so hard to be in the house. Just
like a negative feeling in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think we really ever get the negative feeling here. Do you ever, like, you've been over here a few times now, do you ever get that kind of feeling in this house?
Not really. I kind of do, but I think like if I'm just walking in that hallway right there, it's definitely that hallway for me.
Yeah, it's the hallway for everyone. Yes. We had our friend Kevin Hinkle here. He was here for, we were doing a dinner and that, and we were doing Ouija board shit, weird shit. And he goes, dude, I can't look down the hallway. Mm-hmm. He goes, because everything down that hallway just freaks me out.
Yeah, no, a lot of
he needed somebody to come down and he goes, dude, I don't want to go use the bathroom. He goes, so I'll need a bathroom buddy.
Yeah, no, it feels like a lot of the times it's in those like doorways there, like by the bathroom and by the dude's room, because every time like I'm over there, I don't know, it just feels like there's someone behind me.
All right, and I was kind of thinking about this the other day, because the last like week we've had a ton of activity in this house. And it's something that we'll get into on another episode here, next week's episode. Okay. But I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, all right, well, at the end of that hallway, you have 3 doorways in a row.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yes, the flow of energy going through the house.
It's because a lot of things like to what they call like mock the Trinity. Everything comes in 3s.
Oh.
So we have 3 doorways that are, all right next to each other in a row. Into the end of that hallway. I wonder if that makes that energy just kind of flow right there in that hallway.
That makes more sense. That is smart.
That's really interesting, because that's how all of my rooms upstairs are in my house. Like, it's my brother's room, and then my room, and then my parents' room. Just kind of like in that format. Mm-hmm. So, and it's always really active upstairs, especially in
so that could be an actual possible thing if that's what's happening to her too.
Yeah, definitely.
So we actually talked to you about questions beforehand. A week ago or so, like that, we were FaceTiming. I was asking her questions about it. You said that you felt it more over at my mom's house, the dark energy.
I feel it like, I think it's just a lot more noticeable in that house.
Yes.
Just kind of energy-wise, because there has only been really activity that I've noticed over there.
Yeah.
Because of that one time with the dishes.
Yeah.
Or something.
See? What did I tell you? It was the dishes.
No, that was creepy. And in general, it just feels like there's more people there.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that. It's just
At your
mom's house.
At your mom's house?
Yeah.
So you definitely get the feeling at her house. Do you get a feeling that it's negative?
I feel like it's less,
or is it just kind of like there's more people?
It feels just more full, and like it doesn't feel necessarily harmful. It kind of feels more like a jokester.
Yeah.
Kinda like somebody just to be there to mess with you type thing. But I don't really feel harmed or like endangered in that house.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta send you over with some of the equipment.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do it.
I came across because I was doing some stuff for Wolf Hollow. I'm finally going over that.
I believe I did do a video recorder.
You have a EVP session.
Yeah.
At your mom's house. I didn't listen to it. It just threw me off. I came across it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I did
And
it
he's
out
like,
in the living
"Everyone-"
room.
Yeah, so I have to go back and listen to that.
That was in the living room. I didn't go anywhere else. But the thing is, I didn't feel an energy or presence during that time. So it might be. I mean, you can always check it, but you're probably not going to find anything on there.
No. Yeah, but definitely want to send the full spectrum.
Yeah.
Maybe you can walk through their full spectrum.
Yeah.
Because I know your mom's not gonna let me go over there and her apartment. She hates me to begin with. So, so if there wasn't negative energy, there would be if I was in that place.
So yeah. So now, do you want to talk about any other things that come to your mind?
Yeah. So I haven't always had like negative stuff. A lot of the times. So I have my late great-grandpa's desk in my room. It's his old desk, and it was his old like study. So that was my room. So I always feel like he's in there with me, and I've never met him. He died before I was born. So, but I always have felt like a big connection to him when I see pictures of him or anything like that, and if they see anything that's like of his. So like when I have like moments of like crazy emotions, like if I'm really excited about something or really, really sad, I just feel like he's there. And that's what I think sometimes that thing that happened to me when I couldn't move after that one dream. And I felt like there was a bunch of people. I feel like it was my grandpa that kind of helped me out of that. But yeah, a lot of the times I just feel like he's there, and I kind of hear whispering sometimes that kind of reminds me, like it just seems like it would be his voice. But
So wait, it's his study?
I think so, yeah. I think he, no, I think the desk came from his study.
No. Well, is the desk like actual wood? Did he use it a lot?
Yeah.
I mean, wood absorbs energy no matter what. And it could be one of those trigger objects type situation.
Yeah. I brought it up. I kind of think of it as have you watched Harry Potter or know of the Harry Potter? The Horcruxes. Where the energy gets dispersed into different items, right? And I believe that's what kind of items are. That if your grandpa used that desk a lot, more than likely, all the energy he put towards while he was at that desk is seeped into the wood there.
Yeah.
I believe they call it the stone tape theory, where a lot of places, kind of like at the Tinker Swiss Cottage, they're on like these bluffs, but it's like a special kind of stone. It's like limestone.
Yeah.
Limestone is on, and they say a limestone can conduct a lot of energy like that, spirit energy, and I would have to say wood, because you go look in a lot of these, you go into like hidden treasures or something like that, and I can walk past like a cabinet.
Yeah, and you're
I'll
like,
just be like,
"Ooh."
I'll be like, haunted.
Yeah.
Haunted. There's something tied to this one. It's just because you
get the feeling.
So much energy is put into these items that you can just feel the energy coming off of it.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's a really cool. You said Harry Potter, and my nerd and me just like went, "Whoa!"
yeah, we're talking Harry Potter now.
But yeah, no, that's a really interesting way to look at it, and I definitely think that objects can really hold spirits like that. I think that's cool.
Yeah. Have you ever thought of, because everyone has a cell phone, have you ever thought of just kind of running a little bit of video or audio video like on your phone when you hear these voices for a little bit and just kind of listen back to see if you can actually pick something up from it? Or is that just too freaky and too scary for you to even think about?
A lot of the times it's just like crazy moments that I hear them, like when it's in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's in my bathroom a lot. It's just crazy in there for some reason. I constantly hear footprints and stuff, but that's a lot of the times where I feel somebody behind me. I feel like I'm gonna be brushing my teeth and just see somebody behind me in the mirror, but like I hear voices around there. I hear voices in my room, but when I do, it's just like a quick whisper or something that I can't like get right away.
You told me about the story before. You were taking a bath, and this was at like maybe 1, maybe 2, right? That you took the bath, and you heard footsteps, and you thought it was your dad, and your dad is somewhere sleeping or something like that, and then you hear like talking, but it wasn't your dad.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, I had just took a shower at like 2 a.m, and I heard footsteps that, you know, when you live with someone for a while and you can kind of like tell whose footsteps it is. Yeah, so that's what I was like, that's my dad. That I swear it's my dad. So he, like, if there's somebody like in the bathroom, he just waits in the living room until they get out. So I heard footsteps come from the kitchen into the living room because that's how my house is set up. So I was like, I'll be out in a second. I didn't hear a response. So then I opened the door and I looked in the living room and there was no one there. And it wasn't even my pets because I didn't see like my dog, and she has heavy footsteps, so that's a possibility. But she was in the dining room, and then my cats were just somewhere else. And I swear, like I knew it was my dad. I thought he had just fallen asleep out there too, so I kind of heard him kind of breathing out there. It's very quiet in my house at night. So.
Yeah, but you didn't physically see your dad or something representing your dad?
No, the door was closed, but I definitely heard what sounded like my dad outside. And I know, like Trent said when I told him about that, he was just like, a lot of the time spirits try to mock your loved ones.
Yep. What that's called is called a doppelganger.
Yeah.
What they try to do, a spirit will try to take on the features of a loved one to try to fool you or whatnot. And it's really bad if you have the sighting of a doppelganger, because a doppelganger is a harbinger of death. Basically, if a doppelganger is there, they're coming for you.
It's okay. It's okay. Great, why'd you have to bring that up?
Dude, she's on a fucking paranormal podcast.
You just had to bring it up. No, you could have just left it at doppelganger.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
I was like, okay, let's go. He's like, it's a harbinger of death. I was like, oh, dude, he's gonna say.
I didn't know that, like, that's what doppelgangers meant, because I've like just thought of it as like someone who just looked like another person. I never knew like the paranormal stuff behind it.
Yep. Basically, yeah, that's what it is. It's trying to mimic someone that you're close to. We actually had a time here where it happened, where and there's a video out there. If you guys are listening via podcast, you guys can go to our YouTube channel. We have a video out there where we were actually live streaming on our Lego YouTube channel. Me and Trent here, we're sitting here talking to people in the chat because it was live stream. And I kind of looked over, and then Trent looked over, and I go, "You just seen that, right?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "That was your brother at the refrigerator, right?" And
That's creepy.
Logan was all the way across the house, and all of a sudden he walks out, and he's like, "What the hell are you guys talking about?" on like both me and Trent, and you could see our reactions live.
Yeah.
As we both looked over, and I'm like, dude, that was your brother.
But that's not the only time that we've had it before, and this is probably like the third time, maybe fourth.
Gosh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
But we haven't died yet, so we're good.
No. But I think this is a good spot to take a quick break
yeah.
here.
Yeah, we need to get a
because
break.
we have some stuff to plug. Go ahead and kick it off.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a little break, but, we're going to show you guys a commercial of our Ghost Frickin' Talkin' merch. Go to Spreadshop/Ghost, the Brickhead family to get your awesome Ghost Frickin' Talkin' gear. See, even she's rocking it. How do you like it?
It's good. It's awesome.
See, look at it.
Yeah, right. We have to fucking twist Newsroom Nessie's leg to get her to fucking wear.
I
the
know,
merch.
right?
And you're here, your first time here, and you were fucking wearing the merch.
I know, right?
I swear I belong here, dude.
So yeah, here it goes.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch this commercial, and we'll be right back. God damn, dude. I'm never giving you the names of my show again.
Please, it's my first time.
All right, we'll be back. So, follow the link and order your very own Ghost Frickin' Talkin' merch. Many colors and designs are available. You can even get coffee cups and dog bandanas.
And welcome back, guys, and go get yourself some Ghost Frickin' Talkin' merch, dude.
Merch, Ghost Frickin' Talkin'
So you look
merch.
at we're all rocking them. That feels really freaking good. It's more than just sweatshirts.
Yeah, at our Spreadshop shop, go and get yourself some Ghost Frickin' Talkin' gear. Also, jeez, guys, get a room. But also, we want to help plug our friend, Mr. Hinkle Draws.
Yeah.
That's right, Mr. Hinkle Draws.
Yeah, no.
He has some awesome stickers on his Etsy shop, Mr. Hinkle Draws. And go out there and buy some awesome spooky stickers. He's got awesome stickers like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees. He's got Pennywise the Clown, the newer one. He's got, was it Reagan from
The Exorcist.
Exorcist. So these are some really awesome
Michael
stickers.
Jackson.
Go out there, from Thriller. Make sure to go out and get yourself some stickers and tell them that the Ghost Frickin' Talkin' sent you.
Hey, Ghost Frickin' Talkin' loves you.
Yeah, we love ya suit. All right, so hold on. We lost. Oh, looked like we lost the microphone there for a second. Oof, I got scared. All right, I thought you touched your microphone. And I thought it dropped out. So.
No, we good.
Yeah, stop ruining things.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so we are back here with Gabby. You are Trenton's girlfriend. You're telling us your experiences and how you've had some spooky shit happen to you. And I think we've even spooked you even more because now you won't even look down our hallway.
It's so creepy.
Okay, don't feel like you're odd one out. I was scared after he said it, so I was like, okay. Sometimes it comes down to the point when we first started the YouTube channels that we had to close that door because we were both freaked out that something was gonna happen.
I could have swore the one time I seen somebody like fingers like wrapped around the back end of the door, and kind of like pulled the door off a little bit, and like fuck, Trent, go close that door.
Yeah, he made me close the door.
It wasn't on this channel. It was on the Brickhead family channel. I was live streaming, and people wanted me to turn the camera. They didn't even want to see what I was building anymore.
Yeah.
They wanted to watch down the hallway for an hour. So I turned the camera so they could watch down the hallway to see if anything moved down there.
Not gonna lie, it was a really good live stream though.
Yeah, and people sat there and watched it, and they're like, "We want more of this."
Yeah. So that's kind of what led to the Ghost Frickin' Talkin' type of situation.
Yeah. All right. So during the break, you said that a lot of the stuff that happens in your room happens around a mirror.
Yeah, so my room is set up so like the mirror is here, the desk is here, and my bed is here. I know. Trent did this. You can't see it if you're just
you
listening
can't.
to it.
Yeah, well, you can't see that on podcast land.
But yeah, so like if I'm laying in my bed, I can see like diagonally to my mirror, and it always like feels like there is somebody watching, and it's so like uncomforting because like a lot of the times like when I'm just really tired, I don't care, but if I'm just kind of like staring off into space, I don't know if it's just like tired brain, but I can't like sleep in my room sometimes. I just feel like I'm watched so many times, and it's so freaky.
So we're going to give you the background on what mirrors are used for in the whole paranormal type of situation.
Yeah. Mirrors are supposed to be portals that spirits can jump through.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. and that's what that kind of loops back to scrying, where people look through the mirrors and they say that spirits can come through those. But there was because I've been binge watching Ghost Adventures here and watching since the beginning. I think I'm like on season 5 now, and there was an episode where Aaron Goodwin sat mirrors across from each other.
Oh, yeah, I just seen that one. Yeah,
and to see if spirits would jump through them. But he also had like a motion sensor between the two, and the motion sensor actually went off between the two mirrors.
Isn't that Bobby Mackey's? I wouldn't say.
No, it was some hospital. I think it was the hospital Linda Vista. Out in California. But so definitely there's a movie called I want to say it's called Oculus.
Oh yeah.
Where it's a bunch of mirrors where these people go into this house and there's mirrors set all in this house, and trying to get the spirits jump from mirror to mirror to mirror.
So does that make mirror mazes like super haunted places then?
Yeah. My
Like
bedroom.
laser tag?
My bedroom actually has 6 mirrors lined up all around the room.
I can't go into that room really because it feels like somebody's watching you while you go into that room.
Because they were actually his mom's grandfather's mirrors that she inherited after he died, and so they're from floor to ceiling length, and there's 6 of them all through a room. So when you walk into your room and you basically feel like there's stuff all around you because it's all around the room.
Yeah.
Which is, freaky. I'm really surprised your mom didn't take him with her.
I know.
But yeah, so them being a hand-me-down, kind of like your grandfather's desk, it's always in the back of my mind whether something was going to pop out of these mirrors, because if you look over your shoulder right here, that mirror right there, that mirror also is from her grandfather's house as well. That one gets me every time. I turn around and to walk out of my room, I'm like, holy fuck! But it's just myself. So it's just my own scary mug scaring me in that fucking mirror.
Okay, but when I came over here around like Halloween time, there was that baby sticker. That was awful. Now I can't look at that mirror. I thought that I was hallucinating.
I guess I was trying to save this for the next podcast, but I might as well bring it up now. The other night, me and Nessie, Nessie leaves here probably like midnight, 1 o'clock to go back home. We'll watch movies or whatever until about then. And I was sitting at the end of the bed while she was getting her jacket on and stuff, and I thought one of you guys had peered around the corner over here. I seen 2 hands and a head kind of like poke its head out, and then I seen like a full kid body around this edge over here.
Yeah.
So I got up, ran in here to see if it was one of you guys, but everyone was asleep in here. Yeah. So just inches away from where you're sitting right now.
Yeah, no, it's not creepy at all. No, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that he's out to get you.
She's never gonna want to step foot back in this house.
No, she won't.
So have you ever been anywhere else besides your house and his house?
Oh, so do you want to get to your dog sitting?
Oh boy, so I dog sit for my next door neighbor like 5 days a week when she's at work, because the dog is pretty young, so she needs more like care sometimes. So I have gone over there for almost a year now, like a lot during the week. And that house, what used to be my old neighbor's house, she moved away. But my dad had always said, like, he doesn't really believe, he doesn't talk about believing in stuff, but he'd always say, like, he saw, like, shadows of people walking in there when nobody was in there. And it would be, like, right across from my room, because the houses are, like, my room is right next to that house. So it's just so creepy to think that. But now I go over there, and the house was completely torn down and rebuilt.
Kind of like this house here.
Yeah.
So I go over there and I always feel like an energy of like a girl, like an adult girl over there. I don't feel like it's harmful, but a lot of the times I have to leave like early. I usually stay over there like for 30 minutes every time I'm over there. And I'm there for like 5 sometimes because I just can't stand it in there. And I hear whispering sometimes. I hear footsteps.
Oh.
It is one of the most active places I have ever been in. And I'm always alone in there. And Trent freaks me out when I'm on call. He's like, what was that behind you?
Oh, are you freaking her out, bro?
I'm being dead serious with her. I didn't want... Oh, sorry. I heard stuff rattling over here.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It was just this wire that I hit the box.
Hey, man, everyone's jumping out. What the fuck?
Because, like, I know, like, because, like, even over the phone, I get the feeling, right, in that house. It's super strange, right? Mm-hmm. It's a very nice house, just saying. Like, the inside of it looks very cool.
Well, it's all new, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But there's the bathroom. I always feel it from the bathroom on the top of the stairs. And it's so creepy, like when I just look up to the stairs, because that's like across from where I let the dog out. And then, don't look at behind me.
That's what he does. Have you not watched the show? His ass can't pay attention. His attention span sucks.
Sorry.
He just starts flitting with everything else around him.
Sorry.
But yeah, and one time, sometimes the bathroom door isn't completely closed. So there's just like a little gap that is so creepy to look at, I guess, now, because I was on call with Trent. And he's like, please shut that door. I'm terrified. And I'm like, I'm terrified.
I get vibes from that house.
Well, here's my thinking. And where your house is and your neighbor's house is about the same distance from the river as we are.
That's why I told her.
And one of our very first podcasts, I had some people that used to live in a neighborhood around here. They came in, shared their stories, and they lived in multiple houses around in this neighborhood because we're only, I would say 7 houses away from a river. Mm-hmm. And about the same distance what they were, and they had a ton of activity as well. So they say that running water is a conductor for spirit energy.
Yeah.
So living, and plus you also live one street away from one of the busier streets in Rockford.
Yeah.
Riverside. And I know that there's definitely a lot of negative energy in the area anyway. I've heard of bad things down at the park area, down at Martin Park there.
Oh yeah, no, that's my childhood park, and I almost got kidnapped.
So, it's just bad mojo in that part anyway. But I think a lot of the spirits can feed off of that energy of the running water from that river.
Yeah, it's crazy you say running water, because like I said, sometimes I hear whispering, and this is weird, and like it doesn't seem real, but like there's a fish tank in our kitchen, and it there's the sound when you're running water from a fish tank, like
it kind of bubbles and blah 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 blah. Yeah.
I heard my name whispered, so like raspy, but I've heard a girl, and it freaked me out, and I like ran out of the house. But I just remembered, so one time you guys were dropping me off.
Oh, I remember seeing this too.
Oh my gosh. So my neighbor was on a vacation. She took her dog with, so I didn't have to go see the dog for that whole time she went out. But the lights went on, and that kind of freaked me out. But then I remembered they were on timers.
Oof.
So the lights were on timers. But I saw somebody walking around in that house when we pulled up to my house when you guys dropped me off once. And she was in a whole other state.
Yeah, she was in like South Carolina or something.
I saw somebody walking in the living room window.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And there was a curtain, so it looked like, like the blurred vision of a person when you see it like through a curtain with lights on.
No.
That's what it looked like. So I called her. I was like, "Are you home already?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Well, is there somebody that's supposed to be there?" And she's like, "No." And I was like, "Well, the lights are on, and I saw somebody walking in there." And then
she's probably like, call 911. There's somebody in the house.
yeah, no, but it was so creepy. She said, "Oh, it was probably just a trick of the light. The lights are on time."
So have you talked to your neighbor about any kind of spooky stuff?
I haven't talked to her about much of it, but sometimes I just tell her that I kind of feel creeped out in that house. And she's like, yeah, it does feel like a weird energy, but she doesn't feel like worried about it much. But I think she does believe in it, but I don't really talk to her that much about that kind of stuff. It's just...
You should go and interview her for us.
Yes.
Be like, you live in a haunted house. Tell us how you feel. Really. This is a good spot. And if she doesn't feel like, talking to you, she can always write to us.
GhostFT@yahoo.com.
What is that?
GhostFT@yahoo.com.
Yeah, that's right. GhostFT@yahoo.com. If you guys have awesome spooky stories like this you would like to share with us, make sure to write to us. Or if you guys, this is something else I wanted to kind of bring up too, is if you guys are listening and you guys are not afraid to jump on a camera, we would also love to put you on the show. We could Skype call you wherever you are. If you live in a haunted house, we'd love to have you Skype call us while in your haunted house.
That would be sick.
And give us the 411 on what's going on. Give us your stories. But yeah, write to us, or you could also, we'll set something up to where you guys can call in or Skype in, and we'll do it that way as well. Because now we are in the day and age of where Skyping is, it's just like every other day for some people.
Yeah.
All right, so do you have any more stories?
Not that I can think of. It's a lot of just kind of my neighbor's house, it's every day now at that neighbor's house. I just feel like I'm going to be trapped in that house when I'm trying to leave it. Like, I had a dream that I was leaving the house as I usually do, and then this crazy looking, gray-haired, white nightgown, lady with, she just had a terrifying look on her face. And I closed the door, and she ran up and, tried to, pry it open and pull me in.
What the fuck?
It was terrifying. It's gotten to the point where I'm having nightmares about it, but that house is just, I don't know what it is.
Do you feel like it's happening more often because you're more open to it?
It might be, honestly, that I haven't really thought about ghosts. I had a moment in my life where I was just kind of not even thinking about any of that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, some of the stuff that happens is crazy.
So your parents don't have anything to do with it, or they just kind of poo-poo on it?
I tell my mom about it, and she's just like, wow, really? That happened? That's crazy. And stuff like that. And
she doesn't bring out her crystal ball?
Well, I mean, she doesn't do that anymore, but she had a phase where, she used, a bunch of cool-looking things, and then my dad just kind of laughs it off,
So, really? Funny story, when we first went on when I first met her parents, for real, right?
For real?
We were...
Why, because you faked men?
No. No, not fuck. No. But anyways, I met her parents for the first time, right?
Okay.
And this is the first thing she tried to talk to me about was paranormal stuff and everything like that.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, whoa, okay.
She's like, oh, you're that weird paranormal boy, aren't you?
No, yeah, she was like, so you believe in paranormal? I'm like, yes. Yes, I do.
I live in a haunted house. I've lived in a haunted house my entire life.
Yes. No, I'm not going to say the SIHAT word. I almost said it. I seen crap that'll turn you white.
Oh, now you'll censor yourself.
There's a lady.
Oh, there's a lady. Oh, so when Nessie is sitting here, you can talk about your
I don't
dick
care.
size
It's your
and
girlfriend.
Stuff. But your girlfriend's here, and you can't even say shit.
Fine, let me rephrase this. I seen shit that'll turn you white.
Ah, very good. All right, so yeah, so if you don't have anything else, I think we can call this show a wrap.
I mean, I say it's a pretty good. Anything else, Ian?
No, I'm just terrified now.
No, you're terrified now.
Yeah.
So you won't be looking at any of the mirrors in the house anymore. You won't be going down the hallway anymore.
I only feel safe in the living room.
So does it weird you out that there's a human skull sitting inches
No,
away
I
from
love
you?
it.
Yeah, no, she loves Martha.
All right, so Martha, you're cool with Martha, but you're afraid of my hallway. So a human fucking skull is right here, but you're afraid of my hallway.
I think I could see a corpse and not be phased, but if I see like anything like that's like clearly dead in front of me, I don't care.
Okay, I think it's more of like, you know what people say, seeing is believing, or something like that. You're seeing it, you know it's there, but you don't know what's down that freaking hallway.
No.
It's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah, the unknown.
Very cool. Well, at least Martha, you get good vibes from Martha, so she's not scaring you. Huh?
No,
Touch
she'd
Martha.
be my favorite.
Is that the first time you ever touched a human skull?
I think so. Besides the ones in my basement, in my dungeon.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute.
No, no, she doesn't have
Wait,
any.
hold on.
She doesn't
I'm
have
like,
any.
wait a minute, and you forgot to say this in the podcast?
No, she's joking around.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Martha is...
They're all rumors that there was witchcraft practiced in my basement before we moved in.
Well, fuck, you buried the lead.
Yeah, but guess what? That'll be on the next episode, because of course we gotta bring her back.
Well, no, hold on. Because witchcraft is why we think that this house is haunted.
Oh, yeah, no. You told me.
Oh yeah, I told her about that.
Because my brother, not in this house here. What?
The room that you put me in.
Yeah.
It's a perfectly unwitchcraft room.
Yeah, well, because this house that we're currently in right now is new. Well, it's about 12 years old now. But the house that we originally bought on this land has been torn down. But there was a room in that house where a teenage daughter used to practice witchcraft in, where she had pentagrams and shit written on the wall. And then we ended up putting Trent in there as a baby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we think that that's why what led to this house being as haunted as it was, because something was brought in here via the witchcraft.
And technically speaking, laundry room would probably be where my room would be.
Yeah. Yeah, that area right there would have been Trent's old room right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would think, about right here is about where your doorway would have been.
Well, I am glad that that's not that. Because I would just...
But when we had that house, it was only contained to that one room.
Yeah, but now it's
we tore down that house, opened up the walls, and now it's able to go wherever it
Because
wants.
didn't she like write pentagrams on the wall and stuff
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
that's why I said,
Yeah.
where the fuck have you
I'm
been?
sorry.
And I apologize if you guys hear a toilet flushing in the background. I have warned these fucking kids not to be doing shit in the background, but I apologize if you guys hear that. But fucking pentagram. Yeah, there were pentagrams written on the wall, as I said before. But yeah, so if they were practicing witchcraft in the basement, definitely that could have led to whatever's in your house right now.
No, there's like a footprint in my basement. Like a black footprint. It's cool. I think it's probably paint, but I like to believe that it's not.
It's the foot of the devil. It would be a hooven foot though if it was the devil's foot.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so okay. Well, thank you, Yo Gabby, for hopping on here today and sharing your spooky experiences.
Anytime.
So if you guys can, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube.
And click the notification bell.
Weren't you supposed to be saying and subscribe here on YouTube? You're
subscribe here on YouTube.
And make sure to hit that notification bell for when new videos come out. You'll be the first one to know. Did I sound like you?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to have the deeper
Oh wait,
voice.
I gotta do the whole flipping my hair.
You
thing.
just jealous because I have luxurious locks. Luxurious locks.
But if you guys have paranormal stories of your own to share with us, where can you reach us at?
GhostFT@yahoo.com.
Where is that?
GhostFT@yahoo.com.
That is right, ghostft@yahoo.com. And if you guys are downloading this podcast on iTunes or whatever the fuck it is, Apple Podcast, make sure to leave us a
5-star review
or a 1-star review
Or a
for
1-star.
this fucker trying to host this show.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I made it.
Yeah, see? But at least get a 1.5.
No, you don't get half of nothing.
Oh.
So go ahead and close it up, Mr. I'm running the show.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Do everything we've just said to do, and just remember,
you fucking suck at this.
Everyone has a story to tell.
No, dude.
What did I do wrong?
No, and make sure fuck, I don't even know. You're fucking this all up. Okay, so I'm like da 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 and as always.
Is that as always?
No, so you go as always.
As always.
You say that. You go. No. He says as always. You say everyone has a story to tell.
Okay, as always.
Everyone has a story to tell.
And stay.
No, you don't say stay spooky. No. Okay, let's start this over.
Okay, we got this, boys.
All right.
As always.
Everyone has a story to tell.
And
stay spooky.
And good evening.
All right, guys. Thanks for struggling through that. There it is. Yeah. See ya.